Alrighty, hello guys, welcome your faces back to another Stormworks Search and Destroy video. Today we are continuing on with the landing craft, and as you guys can see, it is actually currently floating. So this is literally the second video in the series. If you guys do want to see more of this build process, make sure to subscribe to the channel and leave a like on this video, just to make sure that I know that you guys want to see it. But anyway, let's go ahead and add the front of this landing craft and also the rear and see if we can get it floating properly. Because as you guys can see, it's a bit wibbly wobbly at the minute. Yeah. Okie dokie, so just because I do actually see this quite a lot, essentially what we are actually seeing is these tanks are actually moving from side to side, and that obviously makes the boat wobble a bit and go a little bit off balance, because they just weigh so much. So what we're going to do is, I guess we're actually just going to go ahead and send a little bit of this, whoa, what the heck, all the way down here, and essentially just trap them in. I think that makes sense. So there you go. Now they are trapped. They can't really go too far to the left. They can't really go too far to the right. They are stuck in the middle. Awesome. Okie dokie. The other thing that I do actually really want to do is I'm going to go ahead and jug the middle section in this color. And that is going to make the bottom actually look right. I think that looks normal, and I think that is probably a good idea. And I actually think it looks pretty good. The other thing that I kind of thought about doing is, if you have a little look at these fluid pots, where are they? These things right here, they are 4 wide. So we can actually do this all the way backwards. And I think I will, to be honest. So we're actually going to go ahead and delete this all the way across here. And we're actually going to go ahead and raise it up. So this bit's on like a bit of a curb. I think that's probably quite a cool idea. So we're going to do this all the way forwards, all the way to the front, which is kind of crazy. There is a lot of these to place. And I'll be back with you guys once I've placed all of them. Okie dokie, so that is pretty much all of them placed. We're just going to go ahead and fill this off at the end because we should. And that's pretty awesome. We're going to go to the other side and we are going to do this. In fact, this side's going to be pink and this side is not. There we go, right, there we go. So, unfortunately, we were one off. But you know what? That's okay. That's completely fine. I think that looks really, really cool now. And I think we've actually made it look epic, actually. I really like that. Right, so now we are going to work on the back of the boat. So this is obviously the rear of the boat, and I'm not entirely sure how this should look, not going to lie, but let's give it a go anyway. Okie dokie, so the main building is actually going to be done in this colour, this grey right here, because I feel like it should be. And we're actually going to start with these pyramids. There we go, we're going to go ahead and put that on there like that, and we are going to angle it so that it goes all the way down. Unfortunately, that's not letting me drag it, but there we go, let me drag it. Awesome sauce. And we're going to do that as we go down. And we're going to continue to do it for ages. There we go, keep going. Keep dragging it downwards. Why is it not working properly? Drag. There we go, right, epic. Keep going. There we go. I think we'll do about 4 of these. Honestly, it's probably a good idea to do about 4. And yes, that's about the right size. I actually really like that. On the top, we're literally just going to use these guys, because we can. So there we go. This is going to be very, very simple and very flat, so that's okay. We'll do this literally all the way up to the top, and that's pretty nice. Yeah, that's actually really good. On the bottom, we're going to go with these guys. Whoop, there we go. And this guy as well. Whoop, there we go. Epic. That's really good. We're actually going to have it be very flat down here as well. We're actually just going to go ahead and flatten it off to there. And honestly, we're just going to do this too. There we go. It's going to be flat. And you guessed it, it's going to be flat again. There we go. Good, excellent. Let's go ahead and paint this as we go. So we'll actually go ahead and paint these guys like this. We'll go ahead and grab this red color, and we'll jug this in, we'll jug this in, we'll jug this in, and this, and there we go. So the back end is actually looking pretty good. So unfortunately, we don't actually have, what I would like to have is like 4x8s. So we have longer versions of these ones, because we actually have 2x4s, which are longer versions of the 2s, if that makes sense. But we don't have that with these ones, unfortunately. But what we can do is we can actually go straight into these guys and actually extend this upwards, which doesn't really get my point across. Because instead of making it longer, we're actually making it shorter. But that's okay. So we're going to go ahead and do something like this. In fact, actually, delete those. We'll have it go in a few more like this. There we go. Which is actually pretty nice. We're going to go ahead and do this right here. There we go. Extend that upwards. And we'll do it here as well. Alright, extend it backwards. Awesome. That's actually pretty good. So what we do there is we're actually going to go ahead and fill in this little bit on the bottom. There we go. and we're going to send this upwards. So, unfortunately, we're going to have to use... Actually, you know what? Thinking about it, I actually kind of want to use... Where are they? There they are. Use these pieces, and we're going to make it look better. So, we're going to do this, and we're going to angle this outwards, like so. There we go, excellent. And that actually looks pretty sick, and we'll do it again. There we go, all right, excellent. Yes. And that means we need one of these guys right here. We can then change it to one of these guys. And honestly, that actually looks pretty good to me. We'll then have like a pretty much flat back. We will have a flat back. There we go. There's no problems with having a flat back on one of these. It doesn't really matter. So there you go. All right, let's go ahead and grab this. Put it on there like so. Whack that across. Do the same thing right there. Excellent. And I guess we're just going to like either have this continue upwards or we grab the 1x2 pieces, these guys, and we just have it go all the way around. And that's actually fine. There we go. Do that there. Do that there. Do these pieces as well right here. There we go. And this piece right here as well, obviously. And then attach all these together on the back. Whack. There we go. So the back end looking sort of like ugly doesn't really matter. It doesn't. As long as it works. So there we go. We'll do something like this. All the way around. Grab the red. Jug it in. Jug it in. Jug it in. Do the bottom. And voila, we have ourselves the rear of a boat. I actually kind of like it. Good. I'm not going to lie, I did want it to be a little bit more pointy than this, and unfortunately I don't actually... Well, I don't know, we could have made it more pointy, but I suppose I didn't want to, so there you go. Or go through the effort of making it more pointy. I think that actually looks pretty good for what we need. And honestly, it is going to do the job of what we need too. It's going to do the job of what we need really well, actually. So let's just go ahead and paste this all in like this. That's awesome. And that is essentially the back of our boat. That's all we need. We're going to go down the middle. And we're actually going to go ahead and split this in half. And if you're wondering why, it's because the stabilization process of this is going to be annoying. It's actually going to be super annoying. So, yeah. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and put a floor in here. Because we can. There we go. That's literally the reason. There we go. And then we're going to go in here. Going to get ourselves some pivots. And I want this thing to float. So we're going to try and make it float. 1, 2, 3, 4. And if you're wondering why I split it in half... That's the reason. So each of these act individually. If this is really buoyant and this is really buoyant, then that's a good idea. Alright, there we go. Bush, 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 bush. We got lots and lots of these guys. That's okay. We've already got lots in here. We should probably split this in half too, to be fair. So let's go ahead and do that. There we go. Awesome. And that is split in half as well. And then maybe, actually, we should split it down the middle too. Down here. Alright, cool. Split that right there. Awesome sauce. And we might as well do it all the way up to the tippity top. Bam. It also sort of works as bulkheads as well, just in case we crash into something. So there you go. Alright, epic. That's actually really, really good. So, bad idea doing this, but let's go ahead and spawn it in. It is going to be front heavy, probably. Apparently it's not, and it does actually float quite well. Nice. Alright, the next thing that we want to do is we actually want to go underneath. I'm going to go ahead and grab a little block like this, and we are going to send it all the way backwards. Now you might say, that looks really ugly. And I guess you'd be correct. You would. You would actually be correct with saying that. However, there is a reason for having this. Control surfaces. This is what we need. So these fins are going to stabilize us out. They're also going to be very, very useful. Making us be very, very stable when we are still as well, which is kind of crazy. But there you go. So if we stick those all on there like that, that's actually completely fine. Spawn it in again. And you guys will see. It is very, very still. That's epic. Okie dokie. So now let's go ahead and work on the front. Because obviously you guys want to see the front be built as well. And the previous video was actually very short. And I only noticed that afterwards. So I want to make longer videos for you guys. If you guys want to see that, let me know in the comments down below as well. Because, yeah, I don't know. I need to know what you guys think in order to actually make videos. Because otherwise... I'm just going off what I think, and that doesn't usually work. So there you go. But anyway, let's go ahead and do this all the way forwards until we meet a point. So let's do this. Extend this forwards. Essentially, we need this much room in order for the tank to actually be able to get out. So we can't build past that, otherwise we'll have issues. So, yeah. We're going to build another one on here. I think that's probably okay. There we go. We'll do something like this. Yeah, alright, delete this bit at the front. We'll go with one of the 1x2s, or the 2x4s, sorry. Here we go, 2x4s. Alright, that is the next build. There we go, excellent. And then we'll send it backwards from there, and hopefully this will look good. Meow. Okay, good, we'll do this one again. Here we go, ready? Ah! There we go, send that backwards to there. Epic, extraordinary, and it works. Okay, excellent. It's probably about the right shape anyway, so that's all good. Right, excellent. So that's actually fantastic. On the front of these, I'm not entirely sure what to do, to be honest. I am thinking that maybe we make it pretty much flat. But then when I think about that, I think that looks weird and will look weird. So I'm not so sure anymore, but let's go ahead and do this. There we go, excellent. Do this again. Bosh. And do that. Maybe we can actually make it pretty... Yeah, no, maybe we can make it look like that. That actually works. Alright, cool. So let's say we do have this. Let's get one of these guys. And we'll do this as we go downwards. There we go. Okie dokie, excellent. This is really good. There we go. And as we go down, we're just going to go ahead and keep putting these on. And we're going to make it pretty much flat. So we're good there. We're good there. We then need to do these guys. So let's turn this around and do this. As we go forwards. Do this one as well. As we go forwards. And that makes sense. Good. Yeah. Okie dokie. So that's all A-okay. That's actually completely fine. We're then going to grab this guy. And we are going to do this. There we go. Excellent. We're going to do that as well. And we'll actually seal. Whoa, I didn't mean to do that. I did not mean to do that. We'll actually seal this off. So we'll go from there all the way to there. And to me, the side of that actually looks pretty good. It actually works. We'll also just put one of these on the bottom, just because we can. And I think it'll actually suit it. It will look okay. Good. Good, 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 good. Alright, now the paint. Let's do the paint. Make sure the side view actually looks alright. So there we go. We'll do this all the way forwards. Obviously get rid of that. There we go. And then we'll jug these pieces, this bit, this bit, this bit, this bit, and this bit. And we'll also obviously paint this bit. And it's actually the wrong color. Ah! Stop! There we go. Alright, excellent. So that actually looks pretty sick from the side. I think, as a whole, this is the right shape, the right size, and hopefully it will work. Okie dokie. So now we actually want to go ahead and turn it around. Now, how are we going to do this? I honestly don't know. We're going to go ahead and put that piece right there. We're going to grab this one, and we are going to try and seal this on here like this. And honestly, that does actually work, so we'll continue. There we go. Okay, so it does work. Nice. This bit's going to be pretty much flat from here on in. There we go. Excellent. And this guy, I guess, can actually just match up with there. That's probably fine. There we go. Yeah, that's probably a-okay. And we'll leave it somewhat like that. That's good. We need these guys to all seal up as well. So I guess the way that works is we need... Ooh, how does this work? How does it work? We need one of these to go on there like that. Whoa. And we need to seal it so that it fits. So there we go, somewhat like this. It fits, that works. It's all good, I suppose. We then need to do the bottom side as well. So somehow, we need to fit these in. How do we do this? So this guy goes on here like this. We'll drag it downwards. That's okay. We then use... Whoa. I guess it's these on here. Ah! Yeah, like that. There we go. Excellent. We'll drag that up to there. That's awesome. We'll do this piece as well. We'll seal this bit on as well, because we can. Bosh. And we'll fit all of this to there. Meow. And meow. Okay, excellent. So let's say that that's all sealed off. Alright. We obviously need the door to go somewhere. So actually, we can delete most of this. We can pretty much slot these guys together. So we can actually send this out, if that makes sense. So grab one of these, put it there. Okay, and let's say do this. There we go, excellent. And we'll actually send this directly across. Okay, there is a reason for that. So that's okay. Alright, good. We can then attach the rest of these. So do this. Grab one of these pieces, put it there. Do the same thing. There we go. Whack it across like that. And then seal it all together. Meow. There we go, excellent. Right, so far it's actually looking okay. It is actually, like, suiting with what I want from this. It's obviously going to be a tight fit to get one of those tanks on here, but that's okay. That's fine. Right, we're going to seal these to there, There we go. Except we are not. I'm gonna keep doing this. It's gonna annoy you guys. I know it is, but I'm sorry. So we're gonna seal it up. I just don't know where the door's gonna go. That's my issue here. I don't know where the door's actually gonna go. I didn't think about it too much. Alright, so we're gonna seal this up. And then we're gonna delete a lot of it. There we go. Because yeah, I want it to be kind of open for us. So realistically, something like this is fine. So let's delete this one. Put this on here. We'll then do this all the way up to there. And that's actually a-okay. Well then we got a problem with this bit, you see? You see? There's a problem. How do we fix that? How do we fix the problem here? Do we do this? Do we do this as we go? And then literally just have it be at the top of this? I guess that does make sense. I guess that does actually make sense. So if we do this, there we go. The tanks will actually drive up to here. The ramp will follow this curve somehow, and then we'll lower it down. Sure, maybe. I don't know. Sure, maybe, I don't know. Right, delete this, and this. And we're actually going to go ahead and have that like that. That's fine. There's going to be a bit you drive through. That's okay. We're going to go ahead and jug it the right color. There we go. Okay, that's fine. And then we need to seal off this area somehow. Yeah. How am I going to do that? I don't know. Also, this bit is actually going to be lower than that bit, which is weird. So we're going to do that. There we go. Alright, excellent. We're going to seal that off like that. That's okay. And I guess that's fine, yeah. So we'll make this bit somewhat rounded, I guess. So seal that off to there. Do that. There we go. Actually, delete 2. There we go. And we'll put, like, these bits in to begin with. There we go. 1, 2. Put these bits in as well. Okay. Excellent. And then we'll do this. I genuinely don't really know what else to do there. So we'll send this downwards. And we'll have it match up. And then that'll be it, I guess. We'll have done it. We will have done it. We'll have won the war. Okay, there we go. Good. And then these guys need to do exactly the same thing, except we'll run into a different issue. And you'll see that issue in a second, I guess. Actually, no, we won't. Good. Alright, seal this up here. Obviously, seal this up as well. There we go. And that is looking pretty sick. If I do say so myself, I actually really like that. Right, we're going to get some pivots. We're also going to split this in half. And we're also going to delete this guy. And we're also going to delete this guy. There we go. All the way to there. Excellent. Split it in half. There we go. And fit ourselves with some pivots. Here we go. Pivot time. 1, 2, 3, 4. I declare a thumb war. Bam, bam, bam. Whoa. There we go. Right, spawn it in, see what it looks like. I think we've done a good job. I think we've done a very good job. The back end's going to get weighed down by an engine, so that's going to be a-okay. And I think the engine that's going to power this is going to be the same engine that is actually in one of the tanks. It just makes sense, doesn't it? It does make sense. So there we go. But anyway, that does mean that the engine on the... Sorry, the front end needs work. It needs a ramp that follows this curvature, somehow. And yeah, it needs to be able to ramp itself down. But honestly, what we've got is fine. It is actually fine. Let's go ahead and paint that bit and paint that bit. And we'll also actually just jug this bit as well. There we go. We'll have it be this color. That's fine. And honestly as well, we might as well just send this down here. There we go. Paint that little bit on the end. Paint this little bit on this end. And then jug the middle. There we go. Alright, excellent. That's looking pretty fantastic. I actually think this thing is looking... It's looking pretty sick. I like it. So, I think we're actually going to end this one here for now. Let me know in the comments down below what you guys actually want to see next. I think this is actually looking real good. I really, really like the way it's looking. What I'm going to do for you guys real quick is we'll actually send it out into the water and see if it is stable, because it might not be. It might not be that stable. Here we go. Put a propeller on it. Here we go. Obviously, it wouldn't really be powered like this, but it's whatever. Battery. Big battery is going to go in the back for a little bit of weight. And I guess that's fine, actually. So we will connect this to here. Okay. We'll also connect this to here. Go. Okay, so that doesn't actually keep the tanks in. What I've got here, this little barrier, doesn't actually keep the tanks in. However, we can sort that out. That is something we can sort out. But the way it's driving, actually pretty good. As long as the tanks stay in the middle. So I guess in order to keep the tanks in the middle, we're just going to go ahead and do this. We're just going to send this down here and have it be a little bit taller so the tanks do stay in the middle. That's it. That's good enough for me. Good. We can also put some rope anchors and stuff down as well if we need to, but for now, we won't do that. Alright, spawn it in again. It is going to start driving automatically, and we'll see what it does. There we go. Tanks are going to stay in the middle. They currently don't have any handbrakes on, so that's a problem, but it works. It totally works. Brilliant. Oh wait, sorry, yes, the tanks do have their brakes on. The tanks' brakes just aren't good enough. They keep sliding anyway, which is unfortunate. I don't know why that would happen, but there you go. They are sliding indeedy. But it's working, and I'm actually really, really pleased that it is actually working. That's awesome. That is really, really good. Okie dokie, so I'm going to go ahead and say thank you guys very much for watching this video. If you guys enjoyed it, let me know in the comments down below, and if you guys did enjoy it, leave a like on the video down below as well. That will help me out a lot. I don't know whether we'll be arming this thing. I do feel like some, I don't know, mounted guns would actually be pretty good up here. Even if they were just machine guns or maybe like autocannons or something like that. We obviously need to do the door, so we'll do that soon. And this thing could actually fit maybe even another tank, which is kind of asking a bit much of it, but if it works, why not try it? But anyway, for right now, thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed it. See you in the next one. Goodbye.